Hi, welcome to the Deartomeknits podcast. My name is Dearny. This is the second episode of my podcast. If you are watching for the second time, welcome back. And if you are watching for the first time, thank you for joining me. My name is Dearny, and I am a knitter from Southern Indiana. And happy belated Mother's Day if you're a mom. I had a fairly laid-back day. I hosted my mother-in-law for dinner and just kind of hung around the house, got to do a little bit of knitting, finished my sweater, t-shirt, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. Didn't really do anything super duper exciting. I had a package arrive just before Mother's Day, which was really nice, from a good friend and one of my favorite dyers. So that was kind of brightened my day a little bit, and it was my mother-in-law and I had a yard sale Friday and Saturday, which I'm super excited about because I made quite a bit, and that was going to be my play money for the festivals I have coming up. So this coming Saturday on the 19th, I am going to the Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival, which I'm super excited about. I have never been to any yarn festival, and this one has 68 vendors, counted, and a lot of names that I've seen before. Trying to think, Leading Men Fiber Arts I've seen around on some pretty prominent pages. Yarn Birds, which is like a yarn bus. It's kind of like what's that? The library mobile. That's not what it's called. I don't remember. Anyway, it's like that except yarn. And so Yarn Birds is going to be there. Oink Pigments, which is local to me, so that's going to be fun to see them. I'm so very, very excited. My goal is to get a sweater quantity of a non-superwash. I'm thinking probably gray or navy, but I might surprise myself and go, I don't know, like kind of brownish. Maybe a tweed would be really nice. I love tweed so much. But I have a sweater pattern in mind that, of course, I cannot show you since I'm recording on my phone, but it is the sweater that I can't remember right now. Okay, so I will link it, but I can describe it to you in the actual pattern. It is my absolute most favorite color of yellow ever. It has a very nice cable panel up the middle, and then garter sections across the sides. It has drop shoulders, and it's just really, drop shoulders obviously are my jam, and it's just super comfy looking, and but kind of dapper because of the cable, and I just really like it. But I already have a lot of that yellow color in my wardrobe because it's my absolute favorite. And I don't really have much brown, so I'm kind of leaning towards like a grayish or brown, naturally color. So I hope I find that. And then, just whatever else hops into my shopping bag. But yeah, some non-superwash is definitely my goal, because I do not have a lot of that at all, and it's mostly like super commercial what I have, because it was when I first started knitting, and I was knitting soakers, like diaper covers for my kids, because I used to cloth diaper. So I'm gonna move on to finished objects because I keep staring at this lace right here, and I'm so excited to show you the whole thing. I'm hoping, since I'm such a short person. Oh my gosh, yes, look at this. Seriously. It fits, okay, so this is what I wanted. It's supposed to have a little more ease than this, I think. So pulling is the funniest thing, okay? I alternated skeins, which if you have never seen Sockmatician's, yeah, the way I pinned it, it's kind of poking out right there. If you've never seen Sockmatician's video on helix knitting, definitely check that out. I will link it. It helped me keep my seam, I think it's this side, helped me keep my seam really nice and smooth. So yeah, I can sort of tell this is the side that I switched yarns on, but I mean, if you look at both sides, it's really hard to tell. And that video was so great. But this pooling, when you're knitting, it's all bunched up on the needles, you can't tell. But now that I'm looking at it, I can see like this and this and this going all the way around, and it's like, when did that happen? When did that happen? I don't know. But I'm not displeased with it one little bit. I could not be happier. No, that's DK. I have ball bands like all over my craft room. Like when I'm ready to wind up yarn, I just like rip it off and throw it and stick it on my Swift and go. So I was gonna be like, oh, and here's the ball band for this yarn, but it's not. It's from like my Comfort Fade Cardi back in like February. That's not nice and neat. I am not a nice and neat person. But yes, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the Column T by Isabel Kramer. It was written for Quince & Co.'s linen, but I just used a superwash fingering from Rose Hill Yarns. Maybe this one's it. It is! Ha! Okay. So this is Rose Hill Yarns in the Persist colorway. It is a 75-25 superwash. Yeah. Fingering. I am obsessed. So happy with this. I am stoked. This is my second ever garment for myself, and I already have plans for another one, but this next week or two is going to be a little bit of drudgery, and I will explain why by starting off my whip section with this disaster. Okay, so this is actually so super pretty, and I'm gonna rip it all out. Right on camera, just gonna take it off the needles. I am starting this crap over. It is snagged all the heck. I just don't see any way that I can save this thing. The baby got a hold of it. The cats have gotten a hold of it. I don't even know where I am in the pattern anymore. It's just, I might even pick a different pattern to start over with because it's just so sad. And it was rough on my brain to start, and then, see, is that, yeah, look how stinking pretty that is. Just absolutely gorgeous. It's got cables. I wish I could stretch the whole thing out to show, but I don't think I can manage. You can kind of get the idea. Yeah, it is super, sorry, I'm hiding my mouth. Super, super, super beautiful. And super, super, super exhausting. And I just don't have it in me. I don't. Yeah, it's, where's the giant snag that I found when I was walking down here? Yeah, there's a big old snag in it. Come on. I've got lights everywhere, just like, okay, lighting is the hardest thing to figure out. I still have this weird scoopy shadow right here that's driving me nuts. but I spent like 45 minutes just like with the light. So I was like, you know what? You can see me. That's all you're getting today. Sorry. So this is being frogged and started over with something that's a little less draining. Yeah, and that I was doing that on Juniper Moon, Merino Silk lace weight on a Chowgu 2. Yeah, so there's that. My other whip right now, I just had, I have a commission, which I take now and again. Stand up. Thank you. Sorry, my bag. My bag is cute. It says Knitter's Gonna Knit on it. I like it. But I feel bad because when I ordered it, I didn't realize that it was like, it looked like a yarn knitting shop type online store. But when I got it, there was Chinese characters all over the label, and I'm like, man, you know what? I try to buy local, and not that like stuff from China is bad or whatever, but I don't know. I just, when it comes to my craft especially, I like to try and support small business rather than importing from, you know, local, well, even like, you know, in the UK and Canada and stuff, but just I like to buy from an individual person, I guess, rather than kind of a whatever. Anyway, sorry. Sometimes my ideas are like, I am important. You need to elaborate on me. And then I try to say the words and they're like, well, I mean, I don't really have an elaboration for you. I just wanted you to keep saying words. So this is, I believe it's Super Simple Baby Bonnet by Dilla Sutherland. I have knit about 1,000,003 of these. Come on, it's blowing out really bad. It looks white. Let me see. Yeah, it's the super most palest pink. So pretty and cute. I love little baby bonnets. I prefer them to hats, even for little boys. And so it's just got this super simple little lace diamond right there. Sorry, it's baby snap time, so there's probably going to be at least one of those in every episode ever. And then kids are getting out of school for summer soon, so I'm sure I'm going to have like people barging in, mama, 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 all the time. So, sorry. Real life. I am so real. But yeah. So, and then along with these, she requested Ciartis booties. I think that's how you say it. I don't remember who the original pattern is by because I use the Flegel version, which is seamless, because I hate seaming more than I hate pretty much anything. I would rather do dishes than seam my knits. So, there's that. So yeah, and this is out of, she wanted acrylic. I tried to talk her into like a superwash wool, but it was just a little pricier, and so I quoted her both prices, and she was like, cheap! So, she gets what she gets. It is so cheap. This is the smallest amount of this yarn I could get, and I don't know, I'm gonna donate it to somebody because as soon as I'm done with this order, I'm not gonna have any use for this yarn anymore. I don't use acrylic if I can help it. This sock yarn back here, which I'm in my craft room today, yay guys! This sock yarn back here is the only acrylic that I keep because it's boingy. Guys, I don't know if you can see that. It's very boingy, and it makes the most amazing kid socks because since it's so stretchy, I make them the size that they are wearing currently, but they get a little more life out of it because the yarn kind of grows with their foot for a little bit, which is nice because, you know, knitting socks takes a little bit. So by the time I have them a stash, we can start, you know, rolling them over. Anyway, so this is Bernat Baby Sport. And the colorway is Baby Pink. Aptly named, I would say. So yeah, those are my whips right now. Oh, a note on my sister's rye socks. I haven't even done anything with them. I pulled up the pattern today, because I was like, I've got a little bit of castonitis and I haven't even touched these socks, so I could at least cast them on and show them on the podcast. But so I pulled up the pattern, and it turns out the rye socks are worsted weight socks. So what I'm gonna do is just do a vanilla sock with a garter panel down the middle, because that's what the rye socks are basically. So yeah, she's got teensy weensy little feet. I think she can wear like children's size shoes. So I'm probably gonna do like a 52 stitch sock. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna do a little bit more research and swatch and go from there. I've begged her to measure her feet, or at least like trace her foot like fish lips kiss tutorial style, and she's not. She's like, I don't know, just make me socks. Okay, can't you just make me socks? So, oh, we're just gonna hope for the best on that one. Yeah. Oh, I'm at 16 minutes. I don't know if I've got half an hour worth of talking left to do. So these are going to be short podcasts, which, okay, so every now and again, I like the Grocery Girls Craftsies, you know, they're kind of shortish. I like those for, like if I'm folding laundry or something. It's not going to take me an hour to fold a basket of laundry, but I still want to watch something, and I want something that I don't have to stop in the middle of. So maybe my podcast for now can be like that, where it's like, you know, you got cooking dinner, folding a basket of laundry or something. You just need a short little something to watch. You don't have a lot of time to invest. You know, I'm here for you during those times. Okay, so I'm going to move on to acquisitions, which I also do not have a lot of because I'm getting ready to go blow so much money at the Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival, and then 2 weeks from then is the Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival in Franklin, Indiana. Holla Hoosiers! So I will be going to that as well, and Bugs is going with me to both. I'm sure she's going to beg me for something. We'll see. I might have her on. Probably, well, yeah, she'll be out of school, so the next time I podcast, I think. So if she is, then we will we'll do our acquisitions together at least. I can't math right now to see if she'll be out of school yet. She will be after Hoosier Hills, but I don't know about after Kentucky. Okay, so my first acquisition was my hang on. The box. Oh shoot, what's it called? Does it say on here? Yeah, Knit Crate. That's what it's called. Knit Crate. Says it right on the ball band, so that's what. Okay, so this is their Sock Artisan yarn for this month. I believe the theme was contemporary. Love, love, love these colors. Absolutely adore to the moon and back these colors, people. Okay, this is Tactile Dactyl, which I love the name. I think that's super cool. And it is 75 superwash Corriedale, 25 nylon. 434 yards. It looks a little bit heavy, a little bit thick for a fingering weight yarn. Here's a little scrap of, see, it just, I don't know, maybe not. Come on, you're blowing me out. There you go. I don't know. It just seems ever so slightly thicker. But I like it. I like it a lot. And if you watched my first episode, you'll know that I got this from a D-stash. And I was thinking, excuse me, I was thinking that I'd really like to make a Quebec hat with it. So I think that these go pretty well together for a Quebec hat. So yeah, I think I'll do that. And then I also have, where are you? This beauty right here from Beauty Mark Yarns, because I love her. And if I have any left of this, enough left of this, which I would only need 25 grams, 25, 30 grams, which I'm sure, no, is that right? Yeah, 30 grams of this left, and I could do some broken seed stitch socks. Don't those look nice together? I really like them together. So I'm super excited about that. Ooh, I know what I could do to suck up a bunch of time. There's an idea. Flew into my funnel, as they say on Thomas the Tank Engine, which is what occupies most of my thoughts since I am the mother of a toddler. Sorry, gonna put these back. Sorry. You can get a good view of the back of my shirt. Okay. Yeah, so the other stash enhancement. Oh, guys. I told you I love Beauty Mark yarn. And if I had all the money in the world, I could not buy enough to satisfy my hunger for her beautiful, beautiful, beautiful speckles, guys. Okay, she also makes stitch markers. And they're incredible. Look at these. She calls them beauty markers, of course, because she's the most adorable human ever. And her brain works in amazing ways. So there's this one. And then these little pearly beauties. Focus. It's not gonna focus. Come on. It's getting blown out. There we go. Ish. Alright, anyway, so there's that one, and then there's these. Oh. Yes, I love them. And there's, oh my gosh, there's a freaking butt ton of them. There's 6 of the little ones, and then the big beauty. Love them. And those were just because I'm such a loyal customer. No, I'm sure she puts them in all the orders. But they're amazing. Absolutely flipping amazing. My daughter tried to steal them. I was like, oh no. Those are mine. And then, of course, this yarn. She posted it in DK weight. And the same day she posted the pictures, I ordered these, which I should have brought them down. I bought these sandals. The soles are like made out of yoga mats. They're so comfy and like squishy. And then the straps are all like fabric. And so I bought this like sky blue and navy blue tie-dye fabric. And yeah. the exact same day, she posted a picture of this yarn on DK Weight, and I was like, if you dye that in fingering, I will buy it all. Like, I will buy all of it. And she was like, okay, well, give me a few days. And so she did. She messaged me and was like, okay, how many do you need? And I was like, all of them. So I bought three skeins of this. Oh my gosh. Oh, like, this is emotional, how much I love this yarn. It is the best thing that I will ever put on my needles. That's pretty true color. Look at this. Oh, look at all these speckles. Oh my gosh. So it's 75. Ooh, come on. 75.25. And 450 yards, so it is a little bit thinner than that one I just showed you. It was just like 430 something. So this is what I like, and it's a 2-ply, which I love. Oh, it's a 3-ply, my mistake. And it's called Grandma's Swimming Pool. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. So this is going to be a tank top, most likely. Or maybe another one of these. Not sure. I don't even have a plan. I was just like, if I buy 3, I can pretty much make any. So yeah. They're my babies, and I love them. I'm gonna put them on my shelf. Sorry for the paper. Oh, okay, so here's my idea to suck up more time. I like to plan out my projects. So when I have the yarn for a pattern and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt I'm gonna make it, I put it all together in a project bag, so that I can come down here and just grab it and go. Although I do usually leave the yarn in skeins. I had wound this up. This is Beauty Mark Yarns in Bonfire. I wound it up to make this sweater, but then I felt the yarn was a little too variegated and the lace got a little lost. So, sorry, I gotta be noisy for a second. So I was thinking, I don't have enough of it for a long-sleeved sweater. I could order more. Since I alternate skeins, it might not be that bad. Or I could pair it with like a solid or a tonal. But I really like these together. This is blowing out super bad. It's kind of oat colored. In fact, the name of it is oat. See if I can. Yeah, that's pretty. It's a nice light tan. But I really think that these would be pretty together. So I was thinking maybe a second granito, or I don't know, something. I love, love, love this color so much. I mean, it's Beauty Mark Yarns. If you ever want to know what to get me, just go on her store and buy any color and fingering weight and you're golden, okay? Because, yeah. She's just the best dyer. I love her yarn. Or Rose Hill yarns too, because, yeah, pretty much everything I make is out of Rose Hill or Beauty Mark. I also have bought a lot of sweet skein of mine, but I haven't knit with any of her stuff yet. I have ideas and I will show you. So last week I showed, sorry, I'm all over the place. If I don't put it back now, then it'll sit on the floor for like 3 months. So I can put it back right now. Okay, so I showed last week that white mohair that I had that I was going to put with her barn board colorway for my granito sweater. So I'm super excited about that. Another project that I have, look at my little mini Swift. Isn't it cute? I love it. And it's falling off the shelf of crap. So you can't see out of camera. It's just all my husband's random multi-tools and stuff. It's so glamorous. See, I'm blushing. And now I match my shirt. I blush at the drop of a hat. I hate it so much. Okay, so this is Sweet Skein of Mine in her vintage love letter colorway, which is so pretty. This reminds me of like moss. It's beautiful. It is 100% superwash merino, 218 yards. Yeah, vintage love letter colorway. I have six skeins of this beautiful stuff for a Weekender by Andrea Mowry. So yeah, that is on the list. This is the colorful project that I have in here. This is going to be a Speckle and Pop. Okay, I suck at doing you know, the twisting the hanks or whatever. Suck at. I don't know how people get there so tight, because mine always looks so sad and floppy. Bear with me, friends. I promise I've handled yarn before. Get your tushy in there. Okay. You always kind of have to like mold them to behave. Okay, so this is my light color. This is my medium, and then this is my dark. This has, yeah, you can see kind of right there. It's got more navy blue in it than is showing up with the way it's twisted. But yeah, so those are so washed out. Let me see. Yeah, that's much better. This is Madeline Tosh in the Holla Festival colorway. This is Rita Mae yarns, which I really like her yarns. I did a Christmas swap with her. Not last year, but the year before. So I've had this yarn for a minute. Well, it might have been last year. Shoot, I don't know. No, I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it was. So this is her 80s and Scrunchies colorway. Yeah, and it's got navy blue in it and stuff. So it kind of darkens it up a little bit from the Holla Festival. And there's bigger swaths of color too. And then this, I have no idea. This came from the same girl that sent me this. And she wrote it on a card, and I lost the card because that's what I do. I lose things. But it's awesome. I love it. So yeah, I really, really, really like these together. This is in a bag that doesn't have, okay. Can I just for a second? I don't remember things. I forget stuff and I forget things, okay? So I love this bag to death. Bought it on Etsy, okay? But there's no tag on it. Bag makers. give yourself some credit. Put your name on your stuff. Because then I can get on my podcast and be like, check out this bag. Here's who it's by. Go buy this stuff because it's awesome. But I don't remember who you are, so I could look it up. But I'm already podcasting, so I might put it in my show notes if I get that far. This stitch marker that I use as a zipper pull, this little cutie pie, is from... I told you I forget stuff. Oh, it was right on the tip of my tongue. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll link it too. Oh. Okay, so these are all little handmade friends, except for a friend of mine dyed these to use as the color pops. Aren't they so cute? And then this is a unicorn tail that I did not realize was single ply until, oh my gosh, it's blowing out so bad, until I got home. But this is probably one of my favorite colors right now. I love this with purple. I want like just everything in my world made of this color and purple. Like bluish purple. Not this light. But, well, I don't know. That's pretty freaking great. Like, I don't think I have any handy. Well, no, that's still too light. Yeah, here we go. This is Worsted Weight Cotton by Kristen Omdahl. It's called Be So Tender. But look at this. I mean, that just rocks my freaking world, guys. That is, come on. Yeah, these colors make me happy, friends. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so, squirrel. But anyway, let me see if I can get the whole famdamly in one shot here. Just dropping stuff. Alright, yeah. So that's my Speckle and Pop. Shazam. Oh, that neon was a unicorn tail from Madeline Tosh in the Edison Bulb colorway. Shove it all back in this very, very too small bag. For the, well, yeah, I probably won't use this bag for this project, but that was the bag I had handy, so I just tucked it in there. Okay. I have two more. Does anybody else do this? Does anybody else like, I'm such a planner. I love to plan. So, yeah. Oh, no, this is the, okay. This is, I'll show it again. This is my Granito set. So it is this color by Sweet Skein of Mine in the Barn Board colorway. It's just a 75-25, which I like. And then Drops Kid Silk. And I don't think it has a colorway. I think it's just... I don't see a colorway on it anywhere. It's just white. Color 1. So yeah, I think these are going to be pretty together. The pattern calls for a sport weight yarn, so I'm using fingering and the Kid Silk together. So there's that. I'll just chuck that on the floor. One more. This is going to be a reef knot tank. I do not remember the Designer. Oh, and I'm missing a skein. Okay, so I have a skein of cotton about this color of pink. Kind of like boob pink. I have some boob pink yarn upstairs to go, just one. I kind of don't know what my plan is exactly, but I know that I want to play with these colors to make it. It's a halter kind of looking tank. Okay, so it's just kind of an A-line in the front, and then it has a pretty low neck, and then it goes over the shoulder, and in the back it has like the straps go up from the back and down from the front and like link together in a reef knot. I assume that's what that's called, that kind of knot. But it's just so cute, and I do like A-line. I like that shape a lot. I like drop shoulders and A-lines, guys. That's my style. Basically, call me Joji Locatelli, cause yeah. Don't call me Joji Locatelli. That'd be sacrilege. That woman is the knitter of my life, the designer of my life. I love her so much. I love her. But yeah, so I'm gonna play with those colors. I don't know if I'm gonna do, you know, just like layer, or like stripes, or I have no idea. I have a feeling if I try to get too stripey with it, it's gonna turn super 90s super fast, which doesn't bother me, but I don't know. I have no vision. I just like those colors together. So there you go. And like I said, I have one of these. Oh, I didn't show it. Okay, so this is, I don't know, Chinese yarn. It says silk cotton. It's Chinese. When I first started knitting, I just like got on eBay, and any yarn that was 99 cents, I bid on it, just 99 cents. And I was like, if I win it, I win it. If I don't, I don't. And apparently I won this one. So, which a lot of this right through here is also like my eBay yarn, and I don't use it. I actually got rid of a ton a little while back. Okay, and this is Drops Loves You in 8/4 cotton. If anybody can tell me what 8/4 is, I'd love to know. I have no idea. It's not mercerized as far as I know. It's just 100% fingering weight cotton. And yeah, it's nice and soft. It's not overly rustic. I do think that it will be, you know, very cotton to work with. Like, it's not going to have give or anything. And I do have a tendency to get sore wrists when working with cotton. So it's definitely not going to be like a binge type project, because I'm going to have to take ample breaks with that one. Yeah. So that's, I do have another, oh, that other tank top. Okay, so it's the 003 is the name of the pattern, because all the patterns in this girl's collection are numbers. She's a super cute designer. I want to knit a lot of her stuff. I wish I could remember her name. Next time I'm going to write this stuff down, but instead of making show notes last night, I bound this off and blocked it and then went to bed. And then this morning I had a toddler, so I'm gonna get better at this, guys. At least I'm a little more awake this week. I even put mascara on so I look more awake. So, you know, baby steps. Yeah, oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this, yeah, this pretty teal I showed you. I know I will have enough of it left just from how much I had left of the pink from this. This was what I was going to make that tank top out of. So basically it's just an A-line tank top. Maybe, yeah, maybe about this long, just like an inch longer than this. It goes down to your crotch. Yeah, it's a crotch length. I'm so proper. So yeah, just an A-line tank top, and then the straps are braided. They might be I-cords. I'm not really sure. It is so pretty. It's so, and then the hem, so there's like garter, and then on the other side of the garter, there's a just pretty little scallopy lace. Very, very dainty, very simple. And I love it. I can't wait to make it. I wish I could remember the name of the designer, because she really is, if the designer is the girl in the photos, she's pretty young, or she looks super young. But very talented, super talented. And all the pictures are beautiful, very aesthetically pleasing pattern pages and everything. Just awesome. So this is Beauty Mark yarn in the What Is Much colorway. 75-25 fingering. It's my jam. That's why I'm trying to move away from it, because I just feel like I like to keep pressing myself to try new stuff. I don't know if I'll try a colorwork yoke sweater before the end of this year, but that is definitely going to be one of my New Year's resolutions, is to do a colorwork yoke sweater. Just trying to keep bettering myself as a knitter. This is what bettering yourself looks like. Just grab 2 skeins of yarn and do this, and you're bettering yourself. Woohoo! But yeah, so this is going to be my tank top. And I'm excited. I don't know when I'm going to cast that on, because like I said, first things first, I got to get that commission knocked out. I've got to work on that lace handkerchief for the wedding. And I also owe my grandma, who didn't get the Lorelei shawl, which I was supposed to get pictures of, and I did not. I owe her a gift. And I don't know if she watches my podcast. I know my Lorelei shawl grandma wouldn't watch it, but I don't know about my other grandma. So I'm afraid to say what it would be. We'll see. I won't have them done by next podcast. Them. See, now she knows it's... Oh, my goodness. I won't have it done by next podcast. So I'll find out if she watched this one. And if she didn't, then I will show them next time. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. There wasn't a super lot of feedback, but it was fun to watch all the views roll in last episode, and I feel like, you know, the more I do it, the more people are gonna see, the more I'm gonna get out there, and yeah, it makes me feel a little less lonely in my little, in the middle of my little cornfield in Indiana. So I really enjoy you sitting down to listen to me sound like an idiot for a while. Thank you so much, and you have a great couple of weeks, and I will see you next time. Bye.